Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Here's Blair Walsh now about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Oh, it's early.
Shot in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, and you just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move.
He's coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Damn it. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They fake the give. Newton rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's Brad Wing now to punt it away on 4th down. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Now Brad Wing on to punt this one away. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on.
Fucking lines changed. I can't tell where the fuck it's going.
And now out comes Houston. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Throw left side, complete to Moss.
Are you kidding me?
He's at the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Randy Moss, 65 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point good by Catanzaro, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Just beating the play clock is Newton. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play.
Not
that
good.
means
It's
they'll
not
need to
healthy.
come up with something here on 3rd down.
It's not healthy to hold
Play
it in.
action. It's Newton.
Better to let it out than hold it in.
He gets it to Brown. Complete.
It's not healthy to hold it in.
Field across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
What?
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well
You're
there.
drunk.
Perfectly executed crossing route. He dumps it underneath for Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing
You need
yardage
to
on
buy
the play
more.
back at the 46.
That would solve that. And you need
Well,
a
that was
bigger
simple
fridge.
throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down
Oh,
and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him to make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw, Newton.
Fuck!
And
Come on.
incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Bernie. You have a jabroni.
Newton on 1st down. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This will be their first trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the red zone now, Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Haloti Ngata able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd
We need
and 13.
a party. We're all fucking due for a party.
For Newton. Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's L.A. with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Already?
From the gun, here's Newton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
He said, hey. So I said, margarita. Get in there, you.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 3 yards out.
Ah!
And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Hell, I got fucking Little John playing on
Extra
the
point
goddamn
up and
phone.
good by Walsh.
Get
And
low.
we're tied at 7.
Are you kidding me? No, Lil John is get low. Lil Usher and Lil John is yeah. Come on. Hey, I may be a heavy metalhead fanatic, but I got that shit straight. Come on now. You're supposed to be like the rap, hip hop, country. You should have had that under control.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Oh, God.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out
she
and
drilled
front.
over the
How will the
halftime
defense
show.
respond after giving up that type of a return?
Good starting field
See,
position for
she
him
knows
as
his
they
name.
come up 1st and 10.
That's all I knew.
Now Breeze on the bootleg.
Did you know he had a tattoo of California before the Super Bowl?
And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know,
I'm going to get a tattoo on my belly that says donut.
No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he'll get it out a couple
Jelly
yards shy of
donut.
midfield at the
How
48.
about that?
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. On play action. Now Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Ben Heaney.
Oh, my God.
With a big-time sack on 3rd down.
Wow.
And it'll be a loss of 7. Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. And now
Play
Allen
for
on the
honor
field.
with
Here
Ryan.
comes Los Angeles.
You two are
Last
still playing when
possession,
this
these
game's
guys were able to
over.
tie
I'll
the game with a touchdown, and
join.
now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Play against me PvP.
And
Or
he is
PvE.
met at the line of scrimmage, and
No,
he goes down
PvE.
right there. Hall of Famer
Play
Howie
against
Long with the
computer
tackle.
players. That's what I meant to
And
say
as
the
a
first
defensive
time.
end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
far.
That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On 3rd down, Newton. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. On 1st down, Newton. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
She used to be good. When I first started talking to her, that was her whole introduction to hobbies. What do you do? Oh, I play on PS4 and For Honor. And it was like, oh.
Breaking right into their line of vision. And
It's like, yay, you play For Honor, and you got me back into For Honor, and now you don't even want to play For Honor.
Now a first down throw for Newton.
Oh, shit.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes
And then
down.
all this time you've been Ryan, you can vouch for this. She's been bugging you to get for honor.
Coming hard on the blitz, he dumps him for a loss of 8.
Yeah, but you bugged him forever to get for honor as well.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Out of the gun, Newton.
Son of a bitch.
Again, and down he goes again.
Where's my blockers?
In there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Off play action. Newton. Wide open receiver complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Antonio Brown, 39 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Walsh adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And now out comes Houston. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Breeze now on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go around.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On third and long, it's
I got whiskey.
Looking deep downfield.
Ramen noodles are not good for you.
Intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety with a pick.
Ramen noodles are worse.
Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. A final shot before the break. Newton. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Tipped and intercepted. Picked up by LT, the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That'll be caught over the middle by Moss.
What?
Touchdown, Houston. Randy Moss, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab the nugget when I can.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going...
And he's into the clear. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play there. 78 yards. And his guys are going to take the lead. And those are the real ones you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now Breeze. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. 20, 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, 71 yards. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
What?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
L1 run.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than
I do
usual.
too.
Maybe there's something to that.
Must be a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit.
I gotta go.
A deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself.
And now look at this.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
The defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
God, what the fuck? You get so lucky.
Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Put me on the 1-yard line. Oh, my God.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. That is incomplete.
Where are you? Quiet.
All-pro tight end Rob Gronkowski. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it.
Good.
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Newton now to throw.
Yeah, up trying.
And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover. Johnson was the intended receiver.
You're playing against computer. You're not getting beat up by computer, are you? Come on.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
McCoy. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. LaShawn McCoy, a 12-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
Damn it. Why did Tyler ever get the fucking ball? Tyler. Jeez.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Newton on first down. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Howie Long in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Shit.
Newton now to throw. And he's going to go down again.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So
you catch the fucking ball. That's what you're paid to do.
Now it's 4.
Well, we couldn't counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly third and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
The punter wing is on as he sends this one away. And now out comes Houston, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw is Breeze. He's going to air it. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wondered, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Now Newton on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
On first down, it's Newton. Flushed out right.
He's fucking run! God!
Allen Bailey in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Play action. It's Newton. Sliding out of the pocket, looking for the, and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Antonio Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up.
I've seen her rolling on the floor. Roll right off the couch.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
She's not denying it.
To throw is Newton.
You played it that long. I mean, it's not that bad.
Good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time
you
to
were
work with
good.
the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness.
Yeah,
Go
because
ahead
you were
and
good,
get it done,
and you
get
started
the game
playing
tied.
blackout,
Now
and you
team
lost
has the momentum,
your
and
skill.
you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
That's fielded in the end zone.
No.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I had her play the other day. She should be warmed up.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll get this one up to the 26. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Play
only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. They run again with Ajayi. And he's going to be met
didn't even touch
scrimmage and taken down.
You didn't even scratch the surface.
Tackle made there by Ben Heaney.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Breeze now, forced out to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. J.J. Watt with a big-time sack on third down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Ryan Allen.
I had less than 3 minutes
the
left.
goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
You know?
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Oh,
and they'll just
wonderful.
simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Bronner is not a button masher.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
It is not a button masher.
And a new set of downs.
The finesse strategy.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, my God.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Time for a break.
No, you
we'll come
don't.
back and see how it all shakes
Unbelievable.
out. Ball on the 42 as they come up.
God, I gotta pee.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now it's Newton. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
And now out comes Houston. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And a cut to the right and some open field here. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. The 20. Touchdown, Houston. LaShawn McCoy, 92 yards. And his guys are going to take the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. They get one more as the extra point.
Did she? Wow. Maybe she went too far and didn't mean to do all that. I don't know. Wow.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 30, 10, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Antonio Brown, 81 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Breeze now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Breeze. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
Anymore.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Breeze. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd. See if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Throwing is Newton. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions and giving him nowhere to go with the football. He's maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
I got pissed before overtime.
35. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. They go down and kick a field goal. The other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive.
All right, I'll be back.
Past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it. Oh, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lawrence Taylor coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the pressure gets to him again. Lawrence Taylor in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Here's Newton. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Fielded at the 33. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now we give to Taylor. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he he's able to get up here to the 26. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Charles, any chance they go for it here?
I think that there's a chance. They have to consider it because of the way they played offense in this game. I mean, look at the scoreboard. Look at the points that they've put up. They feel confident that they can keep it going. But the risk is, and the downside is, you don't get it here, you've set up your opponent in really good field position.
Now Newton. And they hit him as he throws. As this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make
good
this
game, Jordan.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. With that, we say so long from Philly.
All right, man. Yep, later. My.